Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. In the previous episode we did a bunch of stuff, we killed a giant guy, and well, we're gonna go out this door now and see a cutscene.
I'm telling you, all it needs is a couple of new batteries.
Oh, well, what do you know about Lombax technology? My mother was half Lombax. Yeah, well, we used to make these, gizmos out of paper mache.
I happen to be a renowned expert in Lombax history, and this doohickey is a zombie death beam emitter that'll wipe out all life in the galaxy.
Then why are you trying to put batteries in it, you darn fool?
Guys, just give me 2 seconds to think.
Having trouble?
Okay, genius, you figure it out.
No! It's the zombie death beam!
It appears to be a map.
Wait a second. It's Riken 5! That must be where the secret is hidden. I'll send the coordinates to your ship. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Dun dun dun! She's so good at sending coordinates and talking through our nav unit and just hacking everything that we own. Don't understand any of it because we didn't give her a key or anything. We didn't tell her the password or secrets or anything like that. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, this is the final installment, hopefully, of this game and hopefully of the entire series, but I can't promise anything because you know that the internet just, or the computer, you know, technology in general, you just can't trust it. Can't completely trust it. So let's hope that this is the last episode and everything. But if it's not, I apologize, and I'll apologize again when it does happen, if it does happen again. Anyway, we were going to go to that planet, but then they put you into this giant shooting thing where we get to do some more shooting, flying fun and play as Clank.
They are scanning our cargo. You didn't steal from them, did you?
No. Why would we steal from them? Technically, we didn't. Technically, she stole. She was the last one to see it, I think. I'm pretty sure she was holding it last. I don't know. Why are they not going after Talwyn, huh? They could go after her easily, but they decide to go after us because we have the big guns and we can fight for ourselves. I suck at these flying things usually, but I don't believe I probably do die at some point in this. I don't know, who knows. I was just wiggling around. I do point at some stuff. I don't know. I was just kind of looking at this thing when we were doing it, and it looked really amazing and everything. And that's probably why I'm wiggling around and stuff. Like the cursor. Maybe I was just wiggling around because, you know, the analog sticks on the PS3 controller are a lot of fun to wiggle. See, we have Bolt stealing from him now. See, yet another ball joke in this game. Not really. It's not really a joke either. It's just like kind of just a reference thing. Anyway, yeah. I have nothing to say over this part. It's basically like Space Invaders, kind of. But we've done it a few times now in all the games, and it's as we said, on the PS2 ones, they were much more difficult than the PS3 ones could be. Hopefully. Mind you, I have played like the PS3, I think this game on like the super difficulty challenge mode afterwards, but I've also played the Crack in Time, which I'll probably mention this again when we go back to it, but I probably played that one I played that on the challenge mode and like the hardest difficulty it has at the same time and made it through. So hey, there you go. That's a thing. But I think you had to do that for like a trophy or something. In this one, I still have trophies to unlock, but I don't remember. Anyway, this part here, I remember saying that the suns looked really nice, and like those solar flares coming off of the sun looked even nicer because it's orange and looks real good. I love orange. This is something strange. I really like the color orange, but my favorite color is blue. Now they're both contrasting colors, but I don't understand why I like orange, but it's not my favorite color. It could be, but it's not. I don't understand. I really don't. The technique for these things, by the way, if you are playing the game or you are, I don't know, if you're one of those people that is wondering how to make it through all this stuff, you just fly in circles. Just have your one analog stick fly in circles and then aim with the other one, and you're set for life. Because, oh, that's what I was talking about when we were playing this part. If you're looking at how close we are to, like, this hot, molten thing, we would be dead. This solar flare is proof that we would be dead. All these things here would not exist. They'd all be, like, evaporate. Not even evaporate. They just wouldn't exist. They'd be burned up before they even got this close. Just saying. Just saying. It's unrealistic. Then again, we are talking about some robots, pirates fighting us in space while we fly a ship that is like smaller than anything that can somehow make it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's a game. It's a video game. It's a game. It's not real. But there's some people that take games way too seriously. There's a topic I can talk about for a bit. They might be pirates, but they are sure not. I don't know. They have these. They sure like their massagers and yogas and everything else like that. I don't know. They're silly like that. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. People take games. Some people take games seriously, like way too seriously. Like I have before in the past, but I always find that if I do start taking a game seriously, I tend to stop playing because I don't like that. It's not as much fun. Like Counter-Strike. I know I'm going to talk about another game. Blah 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 blah. You can yell at me all you want. But that's a game where a lot of people take it really seriously, but I don't like it. That's one of the reasons why I don't like it. Yet I have like a ton of hours in it, but I don't like it because I enjoy having fun, but I don't like having serious fun. One reason why Ratchet and Clank's so much fun is because it's fun. It's not, you're not getting stressed out. Mind you, I did get a little stressed out when we played Secret Agent Clank and Size Matters a bit, because those games were very difficult for me for some reason. But, yeah, usually that's when I like to take a break. And that's why I also put like a 5-limit recording thing whenever I do record these things. Like today, since I've done all these post-commentaries over everything, I won't be doing any recording for this game, unfortunately, today. But probably I might do something tomorrow. I don't know. At this point in time, I have up until episode 15 recorded. I know this is only episode 10, but I have up to episode 15 recorded, which means as long as I got the editing and rendering and uploading all done, you guys should be having videos during the proper time that I mentioned, I think last episode or something. But anyway, there we go. We have beaten this thing, and I think we got a skill point too. Yeah. I've got places to be. I don't know what that means, but we got a skill point for it, so that's pretty awesome.
Oh, we're picking up multiple hostiles in the spaceport. You rookies got the stones for a halo jump?
I do not understand. What are stones? Do I have them?
I'll tell you later. And no.
Oh, there's the ball joke. Okay, so I thought this had already happened.
Please take care of Kronk and Zephyr. It's been a long time since they've seen real combat. Just try to look out for them, okay?
I will protect them because they are amazing characters in this game. But yes, okay, I thought that part had already happened. That's why I think I mentioned before that that was like the second ball joke when they said the wee little cannonballs. But no, they just keep making them. They just don't stop believing. I don't know. They just don't stop. Wherever they can poke in little fun. It's kind of like you know, Jim Carrey movies. When Jim Carrey's in the movie, you have to have like some reference to something like that. Even if it's a kid's movie, like Horton Hears a Who, there has to be some reference because Jim Carrey's in it. So you have to make.
I've pinpointed the coordinates from the holo map. The location we're looking for is ahead of you, just past the spaceport. But be careful.
I'm just gonna.
The ports around it.
Just gotta make a sexual joke of some sort. As I try not to speak over top of her. I might remember to edit that out. Hopefully I do. If I don't, well, then I just spoke over her slightly. Either way, yes, we get to do a lot. This is a big fight scene. Tons of fighting and explosions and bombs and excitement and fun. And yeah, will I die? Who knows? Who knows, really? Anyway, Jim Carrey, yeah, he's a pretty awesome person. I don't know. I like him and Steve Carell movies. Like, you know, when they're both together, like Bruce Almighty, or like Anchorman. The 2 Anchorman movies were pretty funny. Second one was, I guess technically Jim Carrey and Steve Carell were not in both of them. Like the second one, spoiler, Jim Carrey's in. But yeah, I don't know. Like just in general, those guys are really funny and silly and such. Movies in general, I tend to like the comedies more than anything else. I think I've mentioned this in the past as well. Maybe not. I don't know. I've definitely mentioned this to friends in the past. So if any friends are watching this, hi, hello, hi. I'm gonna start screwing up everything I talk about now because now I'm thinking about that. Which I did mention that everyone that I know now knows about the channel, which is like revealing your secret identity. But anyway, I'll talk about that part afterwards. The movies, I really like comedies because they're just fun, relaxing things that usually have a little sad point in them, but for the most part they're really funny and they make me feel good. And they're probably partially why I have like the same personality that I do right now. Now, Kronk and Zephyr are talking about some stuff and such, but I think he's going to go blow up the door or something. I think that's what Zephyr is doing right now. If you were curious about the gameplay and not about what I was talking about. But that's pretty much all I had to say about movies. Was they just make you feel good, usually, if they're funny things. Sometimes there's rom-coms, which I know are like chick flicks, but you know what? They are funny, and they have like that nice, peaceful side to them. I wanted to see if this thing could kill me, which is why I got so close to it when he started counting down the bomb. That does not seem like the smartest thing in the world. Like if someone's counting down a bomb, you don't usually run straight towards it. But for some reason, that's what I thought of doing when I was playing this. Anyway, we move into the second part of this battle, which I can talk about. I think we do a little bit of upgrading here, and I think I have to end up reading something else here because I have another cue in here for me to read something, which you guys don't need to even know how I did these fancy cue things, but I did. So this powerful laser guidance upgrade allows 2 rockets to lock onto each target, which basically means that we will be able to kill things twice as fast now with that thing. And I debated, did I upgrade this thing? Yes, I do, okay. I just kind of threw in whatever raritanium I had left over. So yeah, let's talk about the secret identity thing again, because I think I mentioned it before, but not really. I don't know. It's not really even a secret identity. It's just kind of like one of those things, you know, like your secret, when people find out a secret and you're like, like that kind of thing. I don't know. I've always liked the YouTube thing, but I've always tried to keep real life separate from the internet life kind of thing. I don't know why I did that or why I chose to do that, but I've always seen that thought those were nice, so I never tried to mix them. But now it seems that everyone that I know in real life, including my mother, who may or may not watch this video, I don't know, but they all know about this now, and now they're like, oh, let's go watch this guy make fun of himself for about 20 minutes, and then we'll stop, and then we'll make fun of him in real life about it for another 20 minutes, which I guess it's kind of fun, I guess. Please don't do that. It hurts. But yeah, most of you guys that I do actually know on the internet, I haven't talked to like any of my internet friends lately since I did start making like all the real life friends, because I've started going out more, kind of, and it's been a little bit more fun and such. What? Oh, jeez, I grabbed. Whoops. Anyway, ignore that. Ignore that sound if you heard that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just internet people. Carl, Arizo, hi. Do you still remember me? Tyler, Roman, Jasmine. Wow. See, I have more internet friends than I do real life friends. So that's also always a nice thing to have. Now all the people in real life are gonna be like, oh, you have cooler people on the okay, goodbye, and they're never gonna talk to me again, or they will talk to me again, and I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on about friends and such. See, that's the thing though. Friends, internet friends, or real life friends, they are all friends. That's why I care about you, and that's why I say friends and such at the end of each video. Actually, originally I said the friends thing at the end as a reference to say, hey, I don't have any friends, so let me call everyone else that watches this video actually my friend, even if you're not my friend. Geez, this is getting confusing. very, very quickly. My head's hurting. What am I talking about? Bleh. So I do believe that there is a... No, that's not really that funny part coming up, but... actually, is it funny? I don't know. Is there a cutscene coming up? I can't really tell how... Okay, so the way I've labeled these things in the editing thing are really screwed up. And this is only for the people that actually edit videos that will understand this. But I've labeled like these things using like audio tracks. I don't really know how I did it. It's really silly and stupid. But yeah, I don't know. It's confusing and such, but I am about to die. I didn't label that part. I just saw that there was a cut, and I knew why there was a cut, because I cut back to the point where I died. And originally when I did do this thing, I started talking a little bit earlier, so this episode probably was a bit longer initially, but through the power of editing and screwing up the audio voice thing on my end, I get to now talk over it all over again, but also you guys get a slightly shorter video because you probably are annoyed by my voice right now, and if you are, then you probably have left. And if you haven't left yet, I don't know why you're still here. I'm not gonna say anything else more like fun. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe, I probably will actually. I'll probably come up with something to talk about in the next little bit. Here, wait, let's compare.
I haven't seen shooting like that since the arachnid squabble on Crisis 7. Come on, let's head to the spaceport.
Let's not compare. I was going to compare something, and I was like, nah, that's not a good thing to compare to. So I'll compare something else, like pudding to Jello. They're both made you have like the pudding brand and the Jello brand, but they're both like the same thing, but they're both different. One's a fruit, one's a sweet. They're both technically sweets. Why am I talking about this? This is when you know I've ran out of things to talk about completely. And if you guys have left by now, I do not blame you. But if you're still watching it for like the gameplay stuff, to find out what happens after we kill these giant turrets, then I'm sorry, I'm talking about pudding and Jello. It seems like such a strange thing to talk about. There's not even like any reference to that. I haven't had pudding or Jello lately at all, so I don't know why I'm talking about either of them. Ooh. Anyway, this video is slowly, very slowly coming to an end, which is nice. Hopefully I don't lose any more, as I said, any more voice things, like live voice commentaries, so I don't have to do this anymore. But I probably will at some point, so look forward to that. But by then, I'll have more stories to talk about. For now, I've just ran out of stories.
I haven't seen action like that since... Actually, I don't remember ever seeing action like that. Come on! Let's get into the spaceport!
Ratchet, come in. There's too much anti-spacecraft fire to land a ship anywhere near you. I'll try to find the location we're looking for from the air.
Okay, so that was the part that I thought was a cutscene, but apparently it wasn't a cutscene, it was just them talking, and I just kind of made it louder for some reason. Silly audio track labeling stuff. Anyway, there we go. We have finally made it through this thing. That is basically the end of this episode. I'm just gonna look. Do I upgrade a few things? I think we go after these blades because I really like the blades a lot, but they're really expensive, and I was like, oh, that's... Sadness has filled my body, and I am now sad. So I was going to end the episode right here, and I noticed that there's actually a armor vendor over there. So I think we do go over to the armor vendor? Yeah, we do. Please do. There you go. We go and check out the armor vendor and see what armor he has, which is really expensive. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. Anyway, goodbye for now, my friends.